All set for this fixture in the under 14 boys category between the Capitals and the Tuskers. And the first blood drawn by the Capitals. Open look for the three-pointer. Let's watch that again. Gets the ball fed at 45 and sinks that three. Here come the Tuskers. And they show you a different modus operandi. Driving in and three-point shooting. The taste of true basketball in the initial 30 seconds. As this league progresses, it's becoming more and more interesting. These players are getting more time together. They've played more game time as well. And that means the combinations are evolving. The skills on display are going to be next level. Then we are going to enjoy some great under 14 action because the best of the talent in Kerala is on display here at the Basketball League Kerala. Kicks it out to 45. Looks to drive in baseline, hands it off to the height. Doesn't get the roll from the ring. But you get by in life with your friends. You miss an attempt. And basketball teaches you, be there to assist. So you can assist with passes, you can assist with rebounds. And at the other end, continuing their magic with those drive-ins, the Tuskers back-to-back baskets off the dribble. Feeds the pivot beautifully. Lovely shuffling movement in the paint. Gets into position on that low post. And when you're playing under 14, and if you have height like Sri Hari, you need to make it count. Pulls down a good rebound as well. Will drive, baseline, is fouled with that arm on the waist. The ref has a close eye on proceedings indeed. It's going to be a baseline throw. It's the Capitals from the southern part of the state, from Trivandrum, taking on Thrissur. It's a battle of north versus south here in this particular fixture. If you're watching, if you're a parent, if you're a relative and your ward is right now on screen, do drop me a message. Let me know what you think about this game. Yours truly, Whip and Clement, bringing you this fixture on the Basketball League Kerala. I'll let you know my thoughts during halftime. Let me know who you're supporting. Pulls up for a three. Just doesn't get the roll of the ring. Hustle in the paint. Using the twin towers of the Trivandrum Capitals. This time it's Aaron NC. Tuskers once again trying to work off the screen. Forced for that attempt. There was a foul in the paint. I don't think the Tuskers were expecting that call either. Pleasantly surprised. Steal, and this will be an easy layup. 2 more points to Vidhu Krishna. Watch this here, Vidhu, all eyes on the basket, and he knows this was uncontested. Easy 2 for Vidhu. Thrissur dropping that conversion ratio. The initial 30 seconds, it was all about excitement, both sides converting. Nice move to the bucket. Srihari doing everything right except getting it inside the bucket. This one called against Aaron NC. Gets the conversion for his side. Looking to keep the Tuskers in this game because the Capitals have taken a good lead. Can they finish this quarter strong? Steal again, opportunity for the Tuskers. This time he gets it to go off the glass as well. Great job done on that steal and tracks it all the way. Abhay Praveen with 2 for his side. The Tuskers have found their groove. That magic that had disappeared after the first minute is back now with the Tuskers. From 45, this boy's a shooter. He is a shooter. You give him time, he's going to cause you trouble. Vidhu Krishna. I do believe this is his second 3 of the game. Needs to take it all the way. Vidhu. Calm, composed. That was a good pass to Aaron. Aaron couldn't quite finish that for him. Last touch Tuskers. Just taking a few moments as we get some parts of the court which are a little wet. The cleaners there doing their job as the players just wait for play to commence. Using those shoulders, trying to create space for himself at that low post. And this time the defense holds strong. Tough situation for the Tuskers. Right now playing with four. There's an injury on the floor. I think that's one aspect of this particular league that they'll have to figure out. We had this situation yesterday as well when the Kochi Bisons, one of the players, was injured. Tricky situation because this league is all about promoting youth and the fact that you want as much exposure as possible to the players. Floats it in. 4-on-5 action and still gets that bucket. Tuskers with the handicapped, playing one player short. Back to 5 right now though. Good hustle there if the Tuskers can retain the ball. Shot clock violation though. It's going to be a tough first quarter. Remember, they have about 3.5 minutes to negotiate now. And the Tuskers are down by 5 points. Can they keep this difference at 5? Oh, how will you do that? Because this boy is on fire. Vidhu once again drains the net for a 3. Takes his time, sets himself up. And I love the fact that he gets off the floor as well when he launches those 3s. Vidhu Krishna with 3 threes. At the other end, the Tuskers battling it out. (19-13). It's a 6-point game. A 6-point difference between these two sides. Looks to find some space. This is the time he would have found the 0. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a 0 available to him. They need a little bit of luck. Is this that luck that they get? Yes, indeed. Off the tip. Watch that board. Wasn't meant for him, but somehow it lands with him, and he ensures that it goes in. Jaden Binoy. Oh, lovely move. Once again, watch this here. Goes off the leg. Puts it on the floor and gets his 2. Dave Nair getting onto the scorecard for the Capitals as well. This Capitals unit in the under 14 segment looks like a tough unit. 21-15. The Tuskers still doing a good job of keeping this game close. 1:31 left on the clock, and the Tuskers still retain possession. Can they get a conversion? Oh, what a tap! Rejected by Srihari. Vishnu rotates it all the way to the 0, using that man advantage. Quick rotation. And for the rebounds, you have Srihari in the paint as well. The Capitals maximizing the advantage of that extra man. Rotates it out. Looks to work off the crossover. Kicks it out. They need to rotate the ball. Surprisingly, the Capitals playing a zone defense, even though they are a man up. Here come the Capitals. Kicks it out. Oh, it's the turn of Dave Nair. We've seen that play out by Vidhu Krishna. Sorry? Oh, okay. Father, what's the father's name? This time the 3 doesn't work. The attempt from Omkar Arun. So we come to the end of quarter number one, 26-15. It's 11-point game in favor of the Capitals. Back here with live action in quarter two, 11-point game between these two sides. Of course, that 11 points, a slight misrepresentation because for almost half the quarter, the Tuskers are playing with four on the court. Unfortunate injury trouble for the Tuskers. Nice drive on the baseline, fakes, and then takes it across the baseline. He will go to the free throw line for a couple of attempts now. Shah Jahan. Oh, that's a miss that we weren't quite expecting underneath the basket. It's still a Tusker ball. Manages to get it off the Capitals' body. Puts it on the floor. The Tuskers need to make up for that deficit in that first quarter. Once again, he will find himself at the free throw line. Mohammad Shah Jahan will look to convert better this time round. They will require these free throws to work for them. Doesn't get the roll. Converts. We've seen a lot of conversions from the seven from the Capitals. It's now the turn from the Thrissurian seven. Able Jimmy to get two for his side. Can Shah Jahan keep it in play? Not quite. Turnover. It's going to be a capital ball. Some full court pressure being applied by the Thrissur side. The Tuskers on the back of that full court pressure get a steal. Good change in tactic. And I think it caught the Capitals unaware the fact that they switched to a full court press. Looks to float it in there, Mohammad Shah Jahan. He's been getting a lot of these opportunities. Another steal. Couple of missed attempts on the back of that steal. They needed that conversion. Remember, they are trailing in this fixture. Good quick rotation. Miss pass. Just the rhythm and the flow of this game. Not quite there in the second quarter. Not what we were seeing in the first. The conversion ratios were better. The hustles in the paint were better. And the finishing was better. As number 11 for Trivandrum, Karthik Jayachandran steps up to the plate. In the paint. Under pressure. Gets his two. Tough plays by the Capitals. It's a 3-on-2 situation. Will they convert? Yes, they will. Zaid bin Jassim delivers for his side. Gets the assist. And he converts. Beautiful assist by Abhijit Raj as well. And is this time for a timeout? The Capitals racing away. Last few possessions has been all about the team in white. If you've joined us a little late, you're watching some great action in the under 14 segment. Basketball League Kerala in the midway segment as the Capitals look to take on the Thrissur Tuskers. Once again, the steamroller from Trivandrum taking it all the way to the hoop. Gets it on the floor. Takes it all the way. Abhijit Raj. Two shots there. Ali Shahad bin Faisal at the free throw line. Ali gets it to go in as well. The Tuskers need him. They need some better defense as well. Good ball rotation, open look. Will he sink it? Not quite. The Trivandrum side's shooting in the under 14 has been so good. I feel that they could draft a few of these shooters into their under 19 side as well, because there they've been suffering from some really poor outside shooting. Trivandrum Capitals 32. The Thrissur Tuskers at 18. Off. Good interception. Off they go with the ball on the floor. Pass was available. Chooses not to take it. That's going to be costly. These are the kind of mistakes the Tuskers cannot afford. Taking their time, calmly rotating it. Loose ball ends up with the Whites. Sets himself up for the three, doesn't go in. The shooting from the outside for Abhijit Raj. for Vidu Krishna, for Dev Nair. Everything has worked out so far. 3-point conversions. Well, those statistics are good indeed. In the first quarter, they were shooting at around 40+% from beyond the 3-point line. Asks for the ball, gets the ball, sets himself up, rotates it outside, passes it into trouble. Here come the Tuskers. It's an opportunity now. Takes it in, nice and clean. Was expecting the defense behind him to sag, but there wasn't anyone around. Foul and count. Watch this here. Beats his man on the dribble and then takes it with a power move to the basket. Zaid bin Jassim. It's not a 3-point play. Looking for that man in the forecourt. Looking for Abel Jimmy. Still a Tusker ball. Off the screen, the zero is available, but a nice pass there in the paint. That's a textbook move. They've practiced that well. Good interception. With this steal, can they convert? To make this interesting, you want the Tuskers to fight. Well, it's a timeout taken by the Capitals. 34-23, it's still 11-point cushion. As we take a minute's break, we'll be back with action as we continue with quarter two. Back after the timeout, the Capitals looking to capitalize on that timeout. Timeout taken to just break the rhythm that the that the Thrissur Tuskers had mustered up, especially with the change in tactic on the defense. They'd moved into a situation where they were pumping a full court press. And to kind of calm his lads, Deepu there, the coach, took a timeout for his side. Good defensive play to denying him that lane, approaching the basket. Second quarter has been a lot calmer than the first one, especially after that timeout. Looks to feed the pivot, intercepted. Can he get his head up? Doesn't quite do that. The dribble is red. Here come the Capitals at the other end. The pass was on. The pass is made. Oh, but surprisingly, he misses out on that opportunity. Nice move to the basket on the transition. Is that going to be a costly miss? The lead is still a double-digit lead. A lot of errors creeping into the Thrissur game. Last two possessions. Alisha Hard has found it a little hard to find the right pass at the right time. Four three-pointers in the first quarter, none so far for the Capitals in the second. And then good defense. Capitals utilizing the height. This is a crucial quarter for Thrissur. This is the quarter in which Sri Hari is not on the court for the Capitals. Nice move to the bucket. Mohammad Shah Jahan gets two more on the transition. Looks to take it all the way on his own. There's an opportunity. It's a 2-on-1. Will they finish? Yes, they do. They should have cut that lead down to 6. Last second of this quarter. And with that, we have the buzzer going. It's halftime and a 6-point lead for the Capitals. At one point of time, they led with as much as 11 points. But the Thrissur Tuskers doing a good job in Q2, catching up with the Capitals. Halftime score 34-28 as the Capitals hold on to this lead.
Sun, our oldest source of energy. We can capture the power of sunlight and harness it to use in our own homes, businesses, schools, government buildings, and public utilities. Watson Energy, your one-stop solar solution.
Back with the action after that timeout. 34-38. This has become a 4-point game. Remember, at one point of time, this was as spread out as 11 points. And from that point of time, there has been a comeback from the Capitals. Tuskers now with this lead of 4. Unbelievable the fact that at one point of time they were down by as many as 11 points. Remember, in that first quarter, they had the pressure as well of playing with just 4 men. But since that time, the comeback from these Tuskers has been amazing. Watch this here. Interception. Capitals with an opportunity now. What can they do with this opportunity? It's been a 10-0 lead. And finally, they get a 3-pointer. It's that name again, Vidhu Krishna. Drains that 3. On the transition. Breakdown in defense. The pass flashing across Srihari. Srihari just sucked out of position. And a conversion. This boy has stepped up to the plate. The top scorer for the Trivandrum Capitals has decided that he will have to take more responsibility. Puts the ball on the floor, attacks the ring and gets his 2. Thrissur looking for a 3-pointer. Good rebound by the Capitals. Looking to score on the transition this time. And the contact denies him the basket. But Vidhu Krishna has stepped up his game over the last minute or so. 11 points in that first quarter. Did not play in the second. And in this third, started off with a 3, then a couple of 2s, and now a free throw as well. In that first quarter, the Trivandrum Capitals scored 4 3-pointers. That was the reason behind their lead. In that second quarter, they couldn't muster a single 3-pointer. In this third quarter, it's been all Tuskers attacking this Trivandrum side. Vidhu fouled a little somewhere around the halfway line. Not the kind of foul you want to be committing. Nice rebound by the Tuskers. The game is tied at 40 points each. Passes it out. The rotation option was available, decides to float it in, and he does! Good job there. Watch this here, gets into position and then floats it in beautifully. Jaden Binoy. Two free throws. Pumped on the head, Srihari. Trivandrum Capitals depend on this duo of 6 and 7. Srihari and Vidu Krishna. Vidu for his outside shooting, Srihari for his presence in the paint. And if this combination is on fire, then definitely the Trivandrum Capitals have a shot at this game. 11-point lead at one point time for the Capitals. The Tuskers have clawed their way back in. At one point of time, they had a 4-point lead as well. Right now, it's all tied at 42. Both teams really good with their shooting. It's a high-scoring match considering the scores that we've seen in this tournament thus far. Nothing doing. Attempted a three-pointer. That's not what Srihari should be doing. He should be playing inside. Gets 2 attempts for this free throw. The game has been tied at 42 for some time. Both these sides guilty of missing opportunities on both sides. Doesn't get it to go in. Third quarter action. Things have slowed down quite a bit in this quarter. What a quarter it has been for the Kochi Tuskers. They were outscored their opponents thus far. Remember, they were trailing by 6 points at one point of time, so they've outscored their opponents by 6. Here come the Capitals. Getting the contact as well. Looks like Kochi, Thrissur Raja, are in trouble. Foul trouble, so every foul on the floor will result in 2 free throws. And what better person to be taking these free throws than their number 7, Vidu. Kicks it out. Thrissur, important conversion. This one lays it in underarm as well. 2 points for Abhay Praveen. Feeds Srihari. Srihari a little out of position. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Pressure on the ball man. They need to take that attempt as the shot clock winds down. Just in time. Here comes Thrissur. Good pass there. Should take the contact as well. 2 points in their kitty. As Thrissur begin to extend their lead. Watch this there. Nice awareness shown. Finds his free man. 2 points. Distribution on the outside. Pulls up for a three. Good defense as well by the man. Omkar Arun forcing that 3-point attempt. Last minute's action in this quarter number three. Thrissur with an opportunity to finish strong. Tries to reverse it in. Set shooter. Doesn't get it to go in. 25 seconds left on the clock. On the transition, the pass is available. But he decides to go on his own and converts on this opportunity. Manav Prabish there on your screens. On the slow-mo. Gets his two. Thrissur with a 5-point lead. Last second buzzer beater opportunity for the Capitals goes a begging. And quarter three comes to an end with a change in fortunes. This quarter belonging to the Tuskers. 48 they have mustered thus far. Only 9 points scored by the Trivandrum Capitals in this quarter. A huge 20 points in the kitty of the Tuskers. 48-43. Third quarter belonging completely, whole and soul, to the Thrissur Tuskers. We'll take a minute's break. Be back with live action in Q4. Thank you. Welcome back to Q4 action. We have the stats with us, and we saw a big change when it came to 3-point conversions in quarter one, quarter two, and quarter three. This particular quarter has been no different, but both these teams are scoring pretty high when it comes to their field goal percentages. What has dropped? That has been the big miss for the Capitals. Nice move to the basket from the man in green. Watch this here again. Puts the ball on the floor, attacks the basket, and gets his 2 points for the side. Muhammad Shahjahan with the two, opening really strong for the Tuskers, stretching that lead to 7 points. A 20-point quarter, remember, quarter number three for the Tuskers. And from that point on, it's been difficult for the Capitals. They need to find some answers. The answers seem obvious to us on the outside, but can the players implement it? Can they create opportunities for more attempts for Vishnu? Because Vishnu has been red hot when it comes to conversions from the 3-point arc, and they need more conversions to make it click. Basketball League Kerala, showcasing the best of youth talent in the state. The Tuskers showing us what a comeback looks like as well. Last touch, Capital. So it is going to be a Tuskers ball. Tuskers in possession. He throws it up. The rebound comes to his team as well. No boxing out taking place from the Capitals. The Tuskers 15. Ali Shahad contributing to the play. Just drifting across the man. That creates space for these kind of moves. Shahad with two. Tuskers on the transition, hurting the Capitals, and the Capitals will need to take a timeout so early in quarter four because the rhythm has been completely broken by the Tuskers. The Thrissur Tuskers have nailed the Trivandrum Capitals with their tusks in quarter three and quarter four. 54-43, 11 points in favor of the Tuskers as we take a break for the timeout. Back with action, quarter four, 8 minutes or left, 54-43. This was promising to be a close game, but right now it looks like the Thrissur Tuskers have taken control. Some of the best seats in the house available to the referees, to us at the table, to the statisticians, to the commentators. We are enjoying this broadcast of the Basketball League Kerala for the last 5 days. And the level of basketball has just been going up. Takes the contact for that foul. Couple of free throws. Dave Nair will travel to the line. Thrissur with one of those rare misses with these attempts. Pass to the baseline, and the finish that was going in for the Capitals in quarter one is just not working out in quarter four. But this man has been red hot. Why are the Capitals not creating more opportunities for Vidhu Krishna? Drains down one more three. 48-54, just about keeping the Trivandrum Capitals in this game. Good pass on the inside. Using their big Aaron NC. This is what we saw in Q1. Vidhu was on fire. Aaron was on fire. Sri Hari was contributing. But at the other end, you need to stop these leaking baskets. Trivandrum Capitals chasing down this game. Thrissur now with a 6-point cushion. Looking to extend that with these free throws. Gets his own rebound. Takes the contact on the foul. Will get 2 attempts as well. Zed guilty of committing that foul. Everyone was shocked that he missed that attempt. Ali Shad, Ali Sahad gets it to go in. Cheers from the bench of the Thrissur Tuskers. Gets the second one to go in as well. Under pressure, Al Shahad delivers for his team. Force that attempt, good defense. Loose ball with the Thrissur Tuskers. Rotation on the outside. Passes it in. Pulls up. Puts it onto the floor. Pulls up. Nothing doing. Gets his own rebound. Looks for some assistance. Gets it on the outside. Looks to come inside. Rotates the ball quickly. Vishnu. Nothing doing. Didn't get that to go in. Half a quarter left, 8 points separating these two sides. Definitely, there is a possibility for the Capitals to make a comeback. The possibility exists. Can the execution follow suit? Stripped of the ball there on the transition. Oh, under pressure. That wasn't as easy as it looked. Al Sahad collects the ball beautifully. Watch this here. And then with those two steps, nestles it into the net. It's back to being a 10-point game. Double-digit cushion for the Thrissur Tuskers. Keeps it on the dribble, looks to go baseline, is baseline, tries to use the board. Gets the rebound as well. Pulls up for a three. Nothing doing, and a crucial rebound by Aaron NC for the Capitals. Decides to go strong on his own, will take the contact and get the finish as well. Zed is the hero. Watch this here. Four fouls as well. So there will be some pressure mounting on the Thrissur side. A lot of players playing with four fouls. Beautiful vision for that pass. Fantastic assist. Zed bin Jassim. Zed's a player. On the defense as well, keeping a close eye on proceedings. Forcing that attempt. Aaron NC was there for the rebound as well. Couldn't quite get it in control. Reset on the shot clock, 14 seconds available to the Tuskers. Can he sink the three? We've not seen the threes that we witnessed before. And this time off the dribble gets it to Dave M. Nair. 56-60. It's become a 4-point game. Half-court pressure. Just about manages to keep it in play. Attacks the ring. What a crucial basket under pressure. Delivering for the Thrissur Tuskers. The pass was good. The finish wasn't. But the putback is Aronense. Under pressure. Grabs that rebound. Turns it out and gets it off the glass for two. It's still a 4-point game. And the foul comes in from the Capitals. 2 free throws. The game hangs in balance. 4 points. Remember, just a minute or so ago, this was a 10-point game. Right now, it's down to 4. Mohammad Shahjahan at the free throw line for the Thrissur Tuskers. This young man carrying the pressure to extend that lead. Needs to calm down. Needs to just take a breath. So much pressure on a young child. Good rebound there. Zaid brings it down. Zaid looking for a pass. Doesn't find it. Sets himself up for the three-pointer. Almost gets it in. They need to play some tough defense at the other end. Zaid once again with an interception. With that steal comes Zaid. Runs the whole court and called for a travel. Was the pass available? In these situations, you want the ball with your best man. Can Vidhu Krishna do more to find space for himself at the three-point line? Last touch is green. Still a 4-point game. Anyone's game, as we call it. Closely contested battle. This boy steps up once again. Vidhu Krishna. Is he going to be the top scorer for his side today? That's going to be the question. Leading scorer for his side with 18 points at the end of Q3. Vidhu Krishna keeping the Capitals in this game. 60-62. 51 seconds left. This is the kind of finals that we would want. This is the kind of fixture that we get. What a move to the basket! What a move to the basket! Under pressure, the boy delivers. Al Sahad. Watch those Euro steps and gets the ball to go in. Full court pressure by the Tuskers. The full court pressure works. Last touch, it's going to be green. So the Tuskers have an opportunity to cushion it down, drain that clock. They have a 4-point advantage. Will they be able to make it count? What will the Capitals do? Are they going to foul to slow down the clock? Or are they going to look for a steal, for a transition basket? Well, definitely doesn't look like they're going to foul. Last touch white again, so it's still going to be green ball. 36 seconds left. Still a 2-possession game. Still there is a possibility for the Capitals to steal this game away from the Tuskers. If you've joined us late, you witnessed a humdinger of a contest. Off the glass for 2. Under pressure, Abhay Praveen gets 2 more for the Tuskers. Here come the Capitals. 26 seconds left. They need a 3-pointer. Will they kick it out? Yes, they do. And the three-pointer goes in! Dave M. Nair delivers that three for the Capitals. It's a three-point game and a timeout on the floor. 66-63. They needed to kick it out for a three-point attempt. That's exactly what they do. The ball finds Dave M. Nair at the 45, and Dave drains that three. Look at that stress. Look at that tension on the bench. These are moments when coaches earn their money because they design the plays. 66-63. Are we going to see full court press? Are we going to see a foul committed so that they go for an opportunity on the rebound? It's a choice that the coaches will have to make. What strategy are they going to use? The tension is real. Who is going to deliver for this Capital side? Is it going to be their number 7 top scorer, Vidhu Krishna? Or is it going to be the tall Aaron NC? Or are they going to rely on Dev and Nair, their 24? Is the shooting going to come from the outside? Or is the power going to come from the inside? But all that depends only and only if they can come up with a steal. Remember, 18.8 seconds left in this contest. The Tuskers will have possession. It's for the Thrissur Tuskers to lose. It's for the Trivandrum Capitals to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. The players must be feeling the pressure. Remember, this is only under 14. These are young kids on the floor feeling the pressure of playing in the Basketball League Kerala. These are the moments that they will remember. Thrissur, no fouls committed, so looks like Thrissur will be able to wind the clock down. Shah Jahan passes it outside. Shah Jahan gets the ball back. Shot clock violation. 3.5 seconds left. A three-pointer to tie the game. A three-pointer and an and one to win the game for the Capitals. Clock corrected to 4 seconds. 4 seconds to come up with an attempt. What can the Capitals do? 63-66. Good defense as well. .6 seconds left. And Thrissur are with possession. The stakes are high. The moments are steamy. And with that, Thrissur Tuskers pull off this victory. What a contest we witnessed. These are the kind of matches that we expect at the Basketball League Kerala. The teams are happy. 63-66. Into the final seconds, this match went. And the moments of
What a game it was. 3-point victory for Tuskers. We are moving in to the next game in the under 14 girls.